Guys, welcome to the I Love CVille Show. It's Jerry Miller. It's great to be with you on a Friday. Thank you kindly for joining us. We have live music on Fridays, and one of our favorites, their second rodeo here in our studio, Positive Collective in the house. We're going to spotlight a phenomenal band that's doing big-time things, not only locally, but they travel regionally as well. And we're going to spotlight three gentlemen in the band that are... You're going to be able to catch them at Ix Art Park tonight. This is kind of a teaser for a phenomenal event that's going on at Ix Art Park. We encourage you to visit Ix tonight and really get a feel for what is a phenomenal, phenomenal group of fellas that are doing things that are near and dear to their heart and soul. We are an advertising agency here. Two of our favorite clients that we work very closely with, Interstate Pest and Service Companies and Scott Wagner Chiropractic and Sports Medicine. First, we will start with Interstate. The business started in 1969 with the first generation, Mr. Robert Wells. He used his personal truck to build a business that is now Commonwealth-wide and run by 4 generations of family. Interstate Pest and Service Companies, we salute you, just like Scott Wagner of Scott Wagner Chiropractic and Sports Medicine, physical therapy, chiropractic care. Dr. Wagner has your back. Andrew Holyfield is watching right now. Lauren Linsky, Keely's watching in Georgia. What's up, Keely? Elliot Harding, Kevin Higgins watching the program. 3 different states on the show right now. Why don't we, Judah Wickower, go to the studio camera and welcome the fellows to the show. We have Greg, my friend. ¿Qué pasa?
What's going on, Jerry? It's
How are you?
Very good. It's glad to be back.
I'm glad you are here. His second rodeo here. Darrell Rose in the house. What's up, Darrell?
Pleasant good afternoon for the second time around.
You're looking sharp, very dapper.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'm coming to see you all. There you go.
And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, Gabe Gavin. Hello, Gabe.
Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you for coming on the show. First question goes to Greg. Introduce us to the band.
What's going on, Jerry? What's going on, Charlottesville and the rest of the world? My name is Greg Ward. I'm with the fabulous group. I like to call them Fabulous, Positive Collective. A good group of friends and colleagues within the musical and the reggae field. We got right here Mr. Darrell Rose, a longtime legend in the musical industry and drumming field. He's played with the Wailers for many years, the legendary Wailers. Gabe Gavin on the bass over there. We got Chris Leva on the vocals and guitar, as well as Rob Hubbard on the drums, and all these guys play with a lot of bands as well, a lot of different bands. We got Shalel on the keys and Nate on the saxophone.
We're huge fans of Rob Hubbard in this house. Also plays
Nice.
for the Musical Suspects.
Yes.
Much like Charlottesville, there's like everyone is 2 or 3 degrees apart, and I think, and I'm gonna throw it to you, that's what makes this musical community so great. You have now 4 bands watching you on the show here.
Nice.
Spotlight the community and the energy, the ecosystem that is Charlottesville and Central Virginia music.
No, it's really, like you said, Jerry, it's fabulous to see the working together of the different musicians in the area and seeing the festivals, Misty Mountain Music Festival, John Howard, putting that together, yourself bringing in local musicians into the studio here. It's really a great place to grow up, musically speaking. Whether you're young or whether you're at any age, it's a great place to cultivate, music.
I love it. I love it. Let's get Gabe in the mix here. Gabe, I'm curious. We try to humanize, localize, and personalize our guests before we spotlight their passions. And for you, it's undoubtedly music. What makes Gabe Gavin tick, sir?
It is definitely music. I was inspired to pick up the bass in high school after first getting turned on to Bob Marley. And, I've had various degrees of commitment to it over the years, and in the past 2 or 3 years, and a lot since working with Positive Collective and working with Greg, I've been able to prioritize it more, and that's been a huge blessing for me. I'd say that's what feeds my spirit more than anything.
I love that. Feed your spirit. How long have you been in the area? What is it you love about the community?
I've been here about 12 years. There's a lot to love here. There's a lot of natural beauty. And of course, like you guys were saying, a lot of incredible musicians. And I feel like there's a strengthening sense of community, especially after all the stuff that went down a couple years ago.
Amen. I totally agree with that. Andrew is watching here. He's the bassist of Disco Risque and Lord Nelson. He's excited to see you play.
Hey there.
We'll welcome Darrell Rose into this mix. This man needs no introduction. What makes you tick, Darrell?
The fact that each moment that I can play music with these gentlemen and Positive Collective is always a big event in my life. Music is a big event, but you know, when you come together with friends and respectable human beings, we play good music together and we bring joy and smiles to the faces of those who come to hear us, and their bodies are moving to the music.
I love it.
That's the big event.
I love it. Your boy Thomas Beller is watching in Denver, Colorado right now. He's giving you some props. Darrell Rose, I'm going to embarrass you a little bit here.
Yes, sir.
Institution, living legend, a man that teaches music to so many. I'm watching people giving you some props now.
Thank you. I
Talk to us
appreciate
about passing your talent on to the next generation.
I think that if we can prepare those, coming up, that they can see the world better, that they can see humanity better. And I think we go back to humanity. I keep repeating this, the common thread that we have. Our hearts are beating, and we have this common thread that we can uplift one another and share what we have. I mean, you can keep it all, but what are you going to do with it after, your house is full, and then you got to get rid of stuff, right? So you share your knowledge.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Bellamy
man.
Brown, welcome to the program. Lonnie Murray, welcome to the show. Bill Maddox, welcome to the show. Grayson Richmond says, Positive Collective, can't wait to hear you guys. Jerry, stop talking. Let them do their things. Okay, I will stop talking right now.
We didn't say it.
The show is yours, Greg Ward. I'm done.
Thank you,
Take
sir.
us away, baby.
Thank you, sir. First song we're going to do by request of Jerry is a song that we enjoy doing very much. It's about taking your whatever comes your way and making it into a positive day. So this one's called Rasta Alchemist, original song. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I turn lemons into lemonade, mid-grade into high grade. I turn water into sweet wine, fast food into fine dine. I turn earthly into paradise, and hard rocks into fluffy rice. Bad vibes into iriness, with a little love and some tenderness. I'm the Rasta Alchemist. Baby, don't you resist, no. I'm the Rasta Alchemist. Love is what I consist of. I turn dog into God, by turning the words around. I hear Jah in the wind, by listening for the sound. I turn lyrics into song, by simply singing along. Jah lives in my soul, so unto him I turn always. Rasta Alchemist, baby, don't you resist, no. I'm the Rasta Alchemist. Love is what I consist of. Turn your light on. Shine your lights on the darkness, wickedness must flee. When you shine your lights on that wickedness, love is what you'll see. You are the creator of your destiny, so change your mind or point to love. Set yourselves free, Rasta Alchemist. Baby, don't you resist, no. I'm the Rasta Alchemist. Love is what I consist of. Turn your light on. Turn your light on. Turn your light on. Turn your light on. Rasta Alchemist. Rasta Alchemist.
Yeah! Nice, fellas. I love it. I love it. I love it. First song. Fire, fire, fire. Talk to me, baby.
What's going on, Jay? What you want to know?
I want to know about that song.
Well, that song is just like we were talking about. You know, it's about being an alchemist of your life, right? So if something comes at you and you know, you hear a lot of people say, well, everything's for a reason, and that's one way that people are able to take anything that comes their way and be able to flip it around and say, I'm going to build on that, right? I'm going to use it for some wisdom in my life. So no matter whether it be what you consider a mistake initially, you could say, hey, that failure is a seed for my next success. Or, hey, I didn't get to that job on time. I got caught up in traffic, but hey, you know, I missed all sorts of opportunities to maybe get into a bad situation on the road. I'm here safe, and whatever's going on. So it's just really about, you know, looking at the bright side of things.
Sarah Rodriguez says, this is getting me through my work afternoon. She's watching in Richmond, Virginia right now. Says you guys
Nice.
sound phenomenal. Gabe, jump in the mix. What do you love about that song, baby?
Well, I love the feel of that song, and I particularly love working with Greg because I feel like he brings just really conscious vibrations to his original material. So that's one of our anthems, I would say.
That's one of my favorites.
Awesome.
Yeah, that one's got the hook. It hits somewhere close in the heart. Darrell Rose, I love how you play it too, baby.
You like that?
I do. I got goosebumps over here. Talk to me about that tune, baby.
Rasta, what's the name of that song again, Greg Ward?
Rasta Alchemist.
It's like an artist.
This man's a Rasta Alchemist.
Yes.
Artists make adjustments along the way. So we all are artists in our own right to make the correct decisions and adjustments to make sure that our environments are, I guess, comfortable in the human interaction. As long as we're comfortable with one another, with respect and props, then we can get a lot done.
I love it. Maura Duffy.
Thank you.
Loving what she's hearing right now. Is it Blake Brame?
Blake.
Blake's watching the show. He just
know
gave you
Blake.
guys some props on the
Thanks,
show
man.
right here.
Blake.
Aurora Romney is giving you some props right now. Thomas
Thanks,
is
Aurora.
really loving what he's hearing. Alex Patterson watching the program.
Yeah.
Give it a like and a share. Kevin Higgins, this is one of the songs I could listen to 100 times in a row. He's watching in Crow's Day. Aaron King, welcome to the show. Mark Lickman, who I think is in Mexico right now. Que pasa, chico? How are you? Give it a like, give it a share. Greg Ward, the program is yours. Where are we going next?
You know, we're gonna do our best to maybe give some honor to a brethren in the reggae community, a worldwide international musician that passed away this past week. That was unexpected. He was still a young man in his middle of his life. And his music certainly is going to live on. I'm talking about Von Benjamin from the group called Midnight. And Midnight, they're from St. Croix, Virgin Islands. And when Midnight came on the scene, they came up through D.C. area, and they took the world by storm, in my opinion. Von Benjamin was coming with some lyrical content and just some historically accurate, some really positive, loving vibrations, but really just a historical digging in, as well as a worldview, current geopolitical and whatnot. So he didn't shy away from any of that, but always brought it to a positive spiritual place and a foundation, a natural place. Anyway, so we want to try to do a song by him called "Love the Life You Live." Love the life you live. Lead the life you love. Love the life you live. Lead the life you love. Lead the life you love. The world is in trouble, and Armageddon show her face upon creation. Goodness and mercy, driven from the minds of the people, lamentation. Sire, deliver, Josiah, have mercy, Josiah. Send I some goodness and mercy. Send I some goodness. Send I some goodness and mercy. Them I go charge for pure murder, pure chemical industry. Them run, yeah. Murder, them I go charge for pure chemical industry. Them run from cultivation. Goodness and mercy, driven from the minds of the people, lamentation. Josiah, deliver me, Josiah. Send I some goodness and mercy. Send I some goodness. Send I some goodness and mercy. So love the life you live. Lead the life you love. Love the life you live. Lead the life you love. Lead the life you love. No tears, we won't shed no tears. No tears, we won't shed no tears. Your body is your temple, your one and only temple. Your body is your temple, your one and only temple. We are living in the holy places of the tabernacle of the Most High Jah. Living in the holy places of the tabernacle of the Most High Jah. Love the life you live. Lead the life you love. Love the life you live. Lead the life you love. 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 Lead the life you love.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Freddie Jackson says, oh man, Positive Collective. What's up, guys? Hey, Gabe.
Oh, big up, Freddie.
Love No Ego Foundation. Huge Freddie fan. Freddie, I love you, baby. Emily Morrison from the front porch giving you guys
Nice.
some
What up,
props right
Emily?
now.
Thanks,
Love
Emily.
Positive Collective. She says, hey, Greg Ward, this is phenomenal interview, she says. Give it a like and a share on any of the 12 Facebook pages. Colleen Ingram, welcome. Candace Sealed, I'm sorry if I'm messing your last name up. Welcome to the show. John Kelly, hello. We have 5 states watching the program right now. You are getting some props over here, Gabe, from a number of people. Jess Vegas loves what she's hearing right now. Jump in, Greg, and tell us about that song.
Well, you know, I heard that song years ago, and I just really appreciated Vaughn's passion in the song. And it wasn't really until recently when I started digging into the lyrics and started looking at specifically what he was saying. But you know, it's the idea of we wake up each day, and what motivates us, right? It doesn't have to be, you know, getting material items. That doesn't have to be the thing that satisfies us. Of course, we want to pay our bills, and those basic necessities make a difference in life. But other than that, you want to find yourself loving your life, right? Loving the things that you do. Being able to smile at the people that walk past you because you're grateful for the day. You're grateful for the things you do. So I just always appreciated that message of love the life you live, lead the life you love. And the rest of it is talking about, you know, just the crazy world that we live in. And so despite the fact that all this craziness is going on, still you got to love the life you live, right? Because no matter what, you want to be able to impart to the rest of the people around you, to the rest of creation, a good impartation, right? A good vibration, no matter where you pass through, you know?
Asheville, North Carolina now in the house. Darrell Rose, jump in here. What do you love about this song, baby?
I think that if we can place the priority in life of making others first, our priority, considering others. Sometimes we get so busy and we got to think about all our stuff, but then maybe something is a smile or a hold the door or how are you doing today along, even if it's a stranger, makes that person hopefully feel good that they're recognized. So just, thinking of others first.
I love it. The Orange Peel in Asheville, North Carolina. Welcome to the program. Show is yours, Gabe. Talk to me about this song. Terry Martin, one of your friends, just shared the show. Charlotte, North Carolina now watching. What do you love about that tune?
Well, I love Midnight and Vaughn Benjamin as a whole. I consider them really influential to myself as a musician. I love the overall message of that song, and I love the line, "You were living in the tabernacle of the house of the Most High," and just thinking of the sacredness of ourselves, our bodies, and our sovereignty. And I feel like that's the message that Vaughn brings through so much, so well.
Laura Ryden, thank you for joining us. Matthew Horn Ferguson, much love, he says right now.
Yeah.
What's going on, Matt?
He's the man.
Matt.
Yes.
He's the musical suspects, baby. He's been on this program. Nothing but love for you, baby. I know my role on Fridays, and it's to shut up and let you guys do your thing. You guys are the star of the show. Show's yours, Greg.
Hey, I hope you're coming out tonight, because I see you dancing over there.
I love your music. I love your music. So I'm our little man is 19 months old. Do you guys have
Oh,
kids?
okay.
Yes.
They're
Good.
older. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we're in the thick right
Yes,
now.
good, good.
I have a
Yeah.
phenomenal better half who is the sun, and we're planets in her orbit. Holding down the fort, working for the business, keeping our little man healthy and happy. I can't wait to see him. So I'm gonna rush home from work. I usually put him to bed, give him a bath, head back.
Nice.
Show's yours, my friend.
First and foremost, thank you, Jerry, for having us out here.
Yeah, thank you.
Really appreciate it.
I love having you guys.
And all these musicians, typing and sending little messages, that just goes to show, man, like you were saying, what a beautiful town this is, and the support that people give each other. Emily and Darrell, they work out of the front porch and they provide, music to people, resources. So it's great.
Well said.
All right, Gabe, what you want to do? You want to do some?
I love Love Is the Solution.
We could do that, sure. One, two. Love is the solution to all of these man-made complications. Love is the solution to all of these international problems of people looking for all the right answers in all the wrong places. Seek out the word of God, to find the wisdom in of all ages. And all the problems that you are facing, you will come to recognize. You saw it through Christ, you see it through light, you see it through His Majesty's eyes, yeah. You find that love is the solution to all of these man-made complications. Love is the solution to all of these international issues. What you gonna do now? You can't go on in the same way. You can't create the solutions with the art that began all these complications today. That if you see a need, Lord of mercy, can't go on in life fulfilling no greed. What you feed is what you'll heed. Want a better life, got to plant good seeds, yeah. Love is the solution to all of these man-made complications. Love is the solution to all of these international problems. So love is the solution to all of these man-made complications. Love is the solution to all of these international problems. Do now, you can't go on in the same way. You can't create the true solutions with the art that began all these complications today. That if you see a need, feel that need. You can't go on in life fulfilling no greed. What you'll be is what you'll feed. Want a better life, got to plant good seeds, yeah. Love is the solution. Love is the solution. Say love is the solution. Yeah, little Naya Bing. Love is the solution. So love is the solution. Say love is the solution. And love is the solution.
What I love about your guys' music, it's backed by like such positive messaging. Like love is the solution. It's backed by like the golden rule, by like teaching other people in your life or reaching or interacting with other people in your life how you want to be treated yourself. It's positive. It's the name of your band. I mean, Rasta Stevie Smith is watching right now in Colorado, Durango, Colorado. He says he loves what he's hearing right now.
Awesome. Thank you, Stevie.
Talk about like the messaging from a macro or totality standpoint of why you are using your passion, your God-given ability to convey to the community a message of positivity. Charlottesville needs this, I think, more than any community in the world. You know, and you guys are doing it.
We all need it, you know what I mean? We all need a hug. We all need, as Darrell said, you know, some extension of, we all need to do it for ourselves to other people. We all need to extend ourselves to other people, you know what I mean, to really be satisfied in life. But we all need a helping hand. We all need some, you know what I mean, somebody to look at us and smile, put their arm around us and tell us it's going to be okay, you know? So we try to do that through music. And we know that, you know, music just makes you feel good just in general. You know, you don't have to even have lyrics over it. And you could be dancing and just seeing community around you, even by yourself dancing. But just music makes you feel good. To be able to impart a positive message over that, you know, man, for us, it's just a blessing and a gift. To be able to do that, it's just a joy, you know.
Beautiful. Amen. Amen. Same question to you. Jeffrey Stump in Colorado. Welcome to the program. Daniel Flippin, thank you kind of for joining us here on the program. Darrell, I want your brain power here, baby. I want your brain power here.
The healing power of music surpasses all. As Bob Marley said, once you feel the music, you feel no pain, from the song Trenchtown Rock. So it's like when we play together and we're on stage and we see these people dancing all night long and they're going for it and drinking a lot of water and having a good time and hugging one another, and the little babies may be there and the babies are happy. When the babies are happy, the music is right.
I love it. I love it. You're getting some props right now from Dave Gurley. He says, love you, Gabe.
Thanks, Dave.
Love you. Jump in here. Anywhere you want to go here. Tell us about the messaging. Tell us about what we're hearing and how it applies to a world that needs messaging like this.
So I love this song in particular just because I feel like it embodies what we're trying to do, which is to offer an alternative vibration to so much of what we're being bombarded with and inundated with in politics and commercial and media. There's a lot of negativity, a lot of fear, a lot of division, and so I do think love is the solution. Those things are the things that are lacking love, and so this is one way that we can bring that back.
I love it. Jeff Sanders is at Glasshouse Winery.
Nice.
More dates coming to you soon.
Love you, Jeff.
You got the folks at the Jeff watching right now and the Southern. Dan Pettit, welcome to the program. I count 5 states watching the show. Rasta Stevie Smith watching from, is it Ganjaradu? I love it, Ganjaradu. I love that, Stevie, baby. Me too, baby.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. They're going to leave it at that right there. Greg Ward, anywhere you want to go. I'm going to stop talking. Give us another song, baby.
Sure.
Rasta Steve. Check the root.
Oh, we got it. We got a request from in the studio.
From Sarah Rodriguez.
Nice.
She says, check the roots.
We're gonna check the route right now,
She's
you guys.
watching in Richmond.
Naya
She's
Bing.
at the office watching right now.
Naya
Sarah.
Bingi.
Good to see you. So Sarah's a big contributor. We got phones.
Naya Bingi.
That's not me.
No, it's mine.
Yeah, you popular guy. People are giving you props for seeing you on the show right now.
All right, shall we take it from the intro?
Yeah.
What you think? You rather do something else?
No, we can do that.
We can go from that straight into.
Just jog my memory. Thank you.
Lord of mercy, see that? We have a good time playing.
Live show, baby.
1, 2, intro 2, 3. That's right. One God, one root, one absolute. So check the root, not the branches or the shoots. Check the root. You could tell by the fruits. Check the root and seek the absolute. Check the root of your soul. See, there's no dispute how far you want to go. I said most truth seekers get caught along the road. They're in a fantasy of their own ego. Keep going, seeker, you're bound to find the gold. Mystics of the world are few and far between. You want to know the future, just know where you have been. Now reach for the light till the creator you have seen. Know that love is the root of everything. Check the root, not the branches or the shoots. Check the root, you can tell by the fruits. Check the root and seek the absolute. Check the root of your soul. See, there's no dispute. One time you surely find. 2 times you have to make your mind. 3 times you start to unwind. Keep going to the light that's surely shining. Don't confuse the clothing with the man. Don't amuse yourself with their misunderstandings. Don't abuse your duty as a man. In everyone's equal and we must overstand. Check the root, not the branches or the shoots. Check the root, you can tell by the fruits. Check the root and seek the absolute. Check the root of your soul. See, there's no dispute. Bass. Now everything you see as the root and same source. Everything is moving to that ultimate force. Good over evil must be our course. The gold of your soul, a purified of dross. Moving through the desert to find the 801. Guided by the light of the system. And everything around you in coordination, yeah. So check the root, not the branches or the shoots. Check the root, you can tell by the fruits. Check the root and seek the absolute. Check the root of your soul and see there's no dispute.
Fire, dude. Fire, fire, fire. Marlo Meyer. What's up, Gabe from Northern California? 6 different states
hey,
watching the show right now. Rasta Stevie Smith. Is this available on other platforms and Facebook? Yes. We're going to archive the show, sir, in totality on ilovecville.com. ilovecville.com. We'll also turn it into an iTunes podcast by close of business today.
Sweet.
Tim Altic. Gabe, our 8750 bassist, live right now. Give it a like and a share on any of the platforms, any of the Facebook pages you're watching. Put where you're watching the show on, and I'll pass it along to the fellas. That was a request. That was impromptu request.
Sweet. Thank you, guys.
Talk to us about that.
It just goes to that idea again that we are one people. You know, no matter which persuasion you come from, no matter which religion, you know, we really feel like we're one, you know. So as His Majesty said, you know, no matter which religion, the mystic traditions of all the religions are one. You know, we all talk about a unity of spirit, you know, a commonality of humanity, you know, kind of an ocean of oneness. What you do to the whole, you're doing unto yourself. So it just makes sense to be good to people anyway, right? So it's just about checking the root within yourself.
That's beautiful. Amen to that. Darrell Rose, jump in here, baby.
Let's see here. If you're going forward, sometimes you have to know where you came from. Does that make sense? So you give homage to those who have come before you, being your ancestors, Gabe's ancestors, Greg's ancestors, mine, and everyone else that's out here in this big world. Pay attention to where you come from. It helps us to get down the road a little bit better.
Love it. Well
Thank
said,
you.
Darrell. Las Vegas, welcome to the program. Gabe, your thoughts, your perspective.
I don't know how much I can add to that, but I do. I think of roots music and the drum. Like the Nyabingi drum is a lot of the roots of reggae. So, yeah, check the root. Just feels like it taps into like the foundation of what we're all building from.
I love it. Dana and Sally Holbert watching the program, loving what they're hearing right now. Give it a like, give it a share. Hello, Naples, Florida, in the house right now. Greg, talk to us, baby. Colleen Tyler, I see you as well.
If I may take this moment once again to
show.
extend an invitation to everyone in the area, Charlottesville area, that we will be at Ix Art Park, a wonderful location for music here in Charlottesville. We'll be there at 10:30 p.m. tonight. So that'll be with Positive Collective. And I also want to extend people to go and search up the Panthera Tribe, which is a group that's a trio right here with myself, Gabe, and Darrell. And so we enjoyed that as well. So we do, we do different formats and different sized groups around the area. So
10:30 tonight.
10:30 tonight, please.
Art Park.
Reggae music in the house. Positive.
I love it. I'd love to hear some more songs, baby. This is the highlight of my day.
Can we?
Toots?
Can we do a little toots in the Maytown?
You can do whatever you want.
All right,
You're the boss.
All right, we're gonna have some fun. This is
Okay.
old. I think 1965 maybe. So Toots and the Maytals, that's one thing about reggae music. It's like transcends time.
Al Zappa says hello, Margaret. He's watching. Al, Margaret says, "What up, dog?"
Nice. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Listen up. I want you to know that am the man who will fight for the right and not the wrong. Going in and going there, talking this and talking that. Soon you will find out the man I'm supposed to be. This man, skibbity-dip-it, no trouble, no man, skibbity-dip-it-bee. But if you trouble this man, we'll bring a bum-bum. What a bum-bum, what a bum-bum, bum-bum-be-lum, bum-bum. What a bum-bum. I want you to know that I am the man who fight for the right and not the wrong. Soon we come and talk about meekly wait and murmur not. Soon you will find out the man I'm supposed to be. This man, no trouble, no man. You trouble this man, we'll bring a bum-bum. What a bum-bum, what a bum-bum, bum-bum-be-la bum-bum. What a bum-bum, what a bum-bum. Drum and bass. Mr. Darrell Rose on percussion. Mr. Gabe Gavin on the bass guitar. What a bum-bum, bum-bum-be-lum, bum-bum. What a bum-bum, what a bum-bum, what a bum-bum. What a bum-bum, what a bum-bum.
Beautiful, beautiful. You have a beautiful voice, man. I mean, an absolutely beautiful, beautiful voice.
Thank
You're
you,
getting
brother.
props right now from Ariel Vidgotsky, Corey Russell, Kristen Asbury, Maura Duffy, Mott Cameron,
Nice,
Jay
nice.
Bug, Louderback, Alan Grossman, watching the show right now. Give it a like, give it a share on any of the streams that you guys are watching. Talk to me, Greg.
Big up to all the musicians once again. Mott Cameron, he used to run sound for us
Yeah,
back in
Mott.
'98,
At-
doing
at
reggae music.
Tracks.
One of the at Tracks. I mean, one of the best sound men around. Terry tonight at the X Park is going to be one of the greatest reggae sounds you're going to ever hear. I mean, he ran Outback Lodge for years, reggae night. Gosh, you know, I mean, just so many wonderful musicians. Stable Roots is, you know, how I came into reggae music through this area, and so many other great musicians. I looked up to Darrell for years. Anyway, it's really great to be here. We appreciate it.
I love, and miss Tracks. Agents of Good Roots, the first show I ever saw at Tracks, I think I got in for like $5.
Nice.
I was right in at the twilight of Tracks. I'd be remiss not to ask this question. Give me your best track story, your best track show. Tracks, for those that are watching across the country, was this intimate, beautiful venue in the heart of Charlottesville that was affordable and approachable, that appealed to all cultures, all different types of music, was not expensive to get into. It was, you had close proximity to the artists and the stage, and you had some serious talent come through tracks. Serious talent.
I'm gonna let Darrell take this
Yeah,
one.
give me your best tracks story. Give it all to us.
Amongst the greatest ever. Position me in the middle of Carter Beauford in one ear, and the late great Johnny Gilmore in the other ear.
Phenomenal drummer.
Houston Ross on bass, Boyd Tinsley on violin, the great Leroy Moore, late great Leroy Moore on saxophone.
It's like the whole day Matthews
Christian
band.
Asbury was on vocals. So we were the Charlottesville All-Stars. At the time, much younger than I am now, was like, I hope I don't mess this music up. And they would, Johnny and Carter would say, you started off. They called me Dr. Rose at the time. They said, Dr. Rose, you started off. So I was started, and pretty soon the music is going back and forth across me, and I'm the bridge for Johnny Gilmore and Carter Beauford.
Sweet.
Two of the greatest ever to play drum set.
Were they both playing drum sets?
Yep, and they had me in the middle on percussion. And they went to me for the source of reference. They started off. So, okay. So that's one of my big ones. I have a lot of them, but that's one of the...
Give me another one. Lisa Robertson says, I really, really enjoy seeing Darrell. Lisa's watching the show right now. Give me another story.
One time, let's see, I played with Dave there for almost a year when they were in town at Trax. Back in those, those days.
Was that the early days?
Early days of Trax, yeah. So I had long evenings after the music is over. We would still be at Trax, shooting pool and eating chocolate mousse and food. They would bring us food. So we were so energized from the music, we'd be at Trax till like 5 a.m. hanging out, shooting pool and talking. So it's like it was, it was an uplifting moment where you got to see some of the greatest musicians in the world. Went to Marcella's, Black Uhuru. They might be Giants. Gosh, and you just name them. They were all there. Uso Endure, and you just name it. They were all there at Trax in those days.
Will we ever have, or is there, and I'm not trying to marginalize anything here, is there any venue that has been able to replicate or duplicate the spirit of Trax locally?
Not to the best of my knowledge, unless Positive Collective is playing.
Yeah, baby.
Outback Lodge did a good job.
Outback Lodge was
on Preston
close.
Avenue. Yeah. R.I.P. Yeah.
They were
Terry
close.
and who was it, Mike?
Yeah.
They brought a lot of music on a weekly vibe, right?
Was Harold Hertz involved with that?
Yep.
Yeah,
exactly. Harold.
Because Outback had a reggae night.
We had a reggae night.
Yeah.
The Secret on one of the nights, I believe.
And we're striving for a reggae night in Charlottesville for this band.
Charlottesville, and I'm going to throw this to you guys. You guys go anywhere you want. Charlottesville, and the perspective has been more important to me since the birth of my little boy. Changed how I look at things, undoubtedly. I want Charlottesville to be as diverse and as culturally aware and as open-minded as possible. And I think Charlottesville needs more of it. You had downtown, the Ante Room, and what Jan was trying to do was the spot. And now it's destroyed for what's going to be the center of developing entrepreneurs along with the Charlottesville Ice Park.
Paved Paradise and put up a parking lot.
Right.
It's the same thing.
I want to give Mike and Cecilia some props at Rapture. They're doing some big time things there with getting diversity of music into the community. Throw that topic to you and the need for cultural awareness and diversity, especially musically.
Everything is vibration, right? So they say, and it feels that way. Out there, we have the ability to present a vibration, and whatever we're saying as we cross people's paths, the music that we bring, if we could, as a culture, whether it be the local government or the local clubs, or just in the people in general, if we could recognize the need for positive experiences together, like you said, that just alone breaks down barriers, right? Just people coming together. There's enough division in the news and different things and the way that they bring topics on the news. We need to have another, as Gabe said, an alternative voice to be a strength for the people, and it requires all of us, but any voice that could come forward for that is positive, and any time that people hear that, they feel strengthened, I
love it. I totally agree. I mean,
You're doing
it. There are very few languages that are ubiquitous or able to go from country to country. Music is one, math is one. And music is undoubtedly more approachable and more ubiquitous and more easily to relate than, say, math. And I think if we're able to have more of this, and you and the bands that are watching, like here's a perfect example. Ishane Geetman, and I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name. She says, Gabe, I cannot be more delighted to see you and the band getting seen by more people across the world, always cheering you from wherever I'm at. I think she's in DC right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, people are responding. Nice. And we're leveraging, and I'll throw it to you, we're leveraging social and this. And otherwise platforms that are crowded with nastiness from a political standpoint or nastiness from a keeping up with the Joneses standpoint. And we're leveraging this and this to pass love.
It's so easy to fall into a rut of talk about the negative. It's easy to sell negative. Yeah. You're keeping consistent, on a positive vibration. There are, 7 billion people in the world, 8 billion people? There are so many people who want to feel unity. They want to feel love. The majority of the people want to get along. Everyone I meet, 99.999% of the people want to get along. I don't care if you're Muslim, Hindu, Christian, Buddhist. I see all sorts of people and they want to get along. I want to hear these guys' words because I look up to these for both. These guys are my wise brothers. So.
Gabe, your turn.
Well, I like what you said about music as a language. And I do feel like it's something that crosses barriers more than just about anything. And it's one of the places where I think when there was even more segregation, people did start to cross those boundaries based on music. So yeah, I feel like it's a unifying force. And it speaks to us in a different way. Like you're saying, math is an intellectual language, but music I feel like speaks to
our soul.
On a soul level and a physical level as well. It moves you.
Well said. What do you think? What do you think, D. Rose?
For me, I've been fortunate in this lifetime to have played music in a lot of places on this globe. And like I say, we go back to the moment to be in Sierra Leone after 2 years after the war and to play in a soccer field. Just dirty soccer field at midnight. Me and Corey Harris on Africa tour, and all these people who didn't know us, they heard that blues guitar and they heard I was playing djembe at the time. They all came. I said, wow, we done never met before, but they said, welcome back home, you see. So that common thread is is basically what it's all about.
We had Gina Sobel on this show.
Yeah.
She's a flutist.
Yeah, I worked with her.
Yeah. So she comes on the show and she was telling a story of how she went to Cuba and didn't really speak Spanish. But she came and on any street corner, she busted out her, and next thing you know, there's a crowd of people just feeling the energy.
The common thread.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
it is
man.
beautiful. Don't we all not only want to love, but feel good about ourselves?
Yeah.
And that's what your music is all about.
Yeah, I don't think it's a difficult thing for us, all of us to do. If we could look past these supposed divisions and look a little bit deeper, then it's easy to see that we're one. We don't have to argue about things, And it's just I think it comes natural, We all want to, we all feel survival of the fittest. We understand that, but I think it comes natural for us to want to love and to be loved.
I love it. I love it. Lindsay Neal, the Field School of Charlottesville is so lucky to have Darrell Rose on faculty.
Yay.
Dr. Lindsay Neal,
thank you
for chiming in. That's Shani, am I saying that? Ishani?
Ishani.
I lived in Charlottesville earlier and have heard this band many times. Gabe close and personal multiple times. They rock our hearts. I think she's in Washington, D.C. right now.
She is.
Show's yours, sir. I would love to hear another tune. Ix Art Park tonight, if you want to hear these guys. Ix Art Park tonight.
10:30 p.m. What would you guys like to play?
Do you want to do Stiff-Necked Fools?
Sure. All right, so this is a classic Bob Marley tune, and hope you guys enjoy it. It's called Stiff-Necked Fools. Intro. 1, 2, 3, 4.
stiff-necked fools. You think you are cool to deny me for simplicity. Yes, you have gone for so long with your love for vanity. Yeah. Yes, you have got the wrong interpretation mixed up with vain imagination. So take your sun and your moon and your rain and your stars and forever, yes, erase your fantasy. The rich man's wealth is in his city. The righteous wealth is in his holy place. So take your sun and your moon and your rain and your stars and forever, yes, erase your fantasy. Destruction of the poor is in their poverty. Destruction of the soul is vanity. Yeah. So stiff-necked fools, you think you are cool to deny me for simplicity. Yes, you have gone up with vain imagination. Now I don't wanna rule you. Now I don't wanna fool you. Now I don't wanna school you. Things you might never know about. Yeah, stiff-necked fools.
Beautiful. Love that.
Thank you, sir.
A lot of people watching right now. Let me give some props to some of the listeners. And people are, I'm getting this from Steve Henderson, who's watching outside Philly. More. Corey Russell, loving what they're hearing right now. Janet Pitt Matthews. Is that family over there? That's family. Give it some props right now in the program. Give it a like, give it a share on any of the streams you're watching. This is from Chris, Jerry. We're watching at our law firm right now. Everyone's crowded around my cubicle. This is the first I've heard of Positive Collective, but you're making our day a lot brighter. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
sweet.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful. That is beautiful. Give it a like and a share on any of the streams that you're watching. Can we do one more? We're an hour and change in. I got to be respectful of your time. Can we do another one?
It's up to you guys.
Sure.
Do action?
Yeah. It's been a while.
What's up, Tyler Berry? Tyler Berry's watching.
We'll see if I can. All right. This is an original song called Action. One, two,
What you reap is what you sow. So let your roots be good and your action tell the truth. And all that you want to be, let it manifest through your life. Say action as time moves forward. Action will tell the true tale. Action as time moves forward. Action, you can write your own part to the tale. Just like life is like a mirror to your thoughts and heart, so your life will tell you all that you are. So let your ear watch what you will say. Let the truth always be said. Say action as time moves forward. Action will tell the true tale. Action as time moves forward. Action, write your own part to the. Just like life is like a mirror to you. Lord of mercy, my brothers and sisters, give thanks and praise for life, you know, give thanks and praise for all your blessings. Say action, say action, say action, say action. Jerry Miller bringing good vibes around. Jerry Miller bringing good vibes all around. Jerry Miller bringing good vibes all around. From coast to coast, yo, everybody feeling oh. Jerry Miller bringing good vibes around. Jerry Miller bringing good vibes to this town. Lord of mercy. Thank you, Jerry, so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, on behalf of Darrell, Gabe, myself, the rest of Positive Collective.
Dude, that was a highlight of my day.
Nice.
Love you.
Thank you.
Love you. Marlo, nice. It has a Toots feel. I love action because that is where it's at. Reap what you sow.
True.
He's watching in Northern California right now. This band you catch tonight at 10 o'clock at Ix Art Park. They're going to kick some ass and take some names. Ix Art Park tonight at 10 o'clock.
And spread some love.
And spread some love.
Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you so much, brother.
And it's going to be very, very cold late tonight, so wear your heavy.
Yeah, we'll
overcoat.
warm it up.
This is true.
Have a little brown juice with you, okay? A little brown juice with you to stay warmed up. You are amazing. You guys are truly
Thank you,
amazing.
sir.
Thank you.
I am grateful. We will first we will let you know where you can find the show. We're going to archive the show in totality on ilovecville.com. We will take it and put it on iTunes today. We're going to syndicate today's show across our network, which is 17 Facebook pages, 17 Twitter accounts, the third largest Instagram in the community, and an e-newsletter that goes out to 118,000 inboxes every morning at 11 a.m. We close every show we do with the same message, and the message is the golden rule. It's very much synonymous with what Positive Collective is all about. All we ask, and we put the vibes into the ecosystem, is treat other people in your life how you want to be treated yourself. Treat other people in your life how you want to be treated yourself, and watch how it has a positive viral impact across the community. Charlottesville, Virginia, a town that I love so dearly, needs it more than ever. I think the country and the Commonwealth need it more than ever. It's the golden rule. This is Jerry Miller. It's the I Love CVille Show. I hope we brought the weekend a little sooner to you, and go check out Positive Collective tonight at 10 o'clock at Ix Art Park. Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Hey,
Bravo.
really
Yeah.
appreciate it. Hey, congratulations on such a great thing you
One
guys got
down
going
and
on.
one to go.
Yeah, man.
Hey there.
You're on fire.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
You too.
I'm gonna flip this down.
Okay. All right, Papa Gabe. Get some rest. Long night. Oh, watch out.
Thank you, Margaret.
Long night.
Thank you, Margaret.
Yeah.